A couple of years ago, I went to the UPS store, and I'm referred to as UPS Karen. I asked about some packages. He asked me that I would have to step back outside and wait my turn. Instantaneously, the girl started berating me because I wasn't wearing a mask. There were 12 police officers that came. 12. I mean, it was so crazy. Anybody who asks for a manager, they are just seeking answers to their questions.
What do you think about what happened?
It was out of control. I thought it was a crazy situation.
Is that your typical personality?
No. What people don't understand, and if I start crying, but in 2020, we had just moved from Kansas to Georgia. I had a baby, lost my job, became a digital teacher. I mean, all kinds of stuff, fighting with my husband. He's working 22 hours in a day. All kinds of things were going on. And my grandma and my aunt, they had phoned me very upset, saying that they had sent me some Christmas presents and stuff, which we hadn't received anything, since I was 18 years old, So I was really nice. I wanted to reassure them that we would get them. So I said, no problem. I Googled, my private residence is what they said. And it was actually the UPS store. And I said, it's just right down the road. I'll just go there. And I did that. And when I walked inside, they had a 3-person limit. That's what the problem was. And I only counted like myself and the 2 ladies. And I said, okay, well, I am the 3rd person, And then instantaneously, I was just being attacked because I wasn't wearing a mask. But in the state of Georgia, you don't have to wear a mask. And that's where I'm from.
Well, in your view, was there anything racial about this?
If you want my honest opinion, I thought that I was the one being discriminated against because I wasn't wearing a mask. But was I being racist towards anybody?
Right. I mean, do you think you were?
No, absolutely not. No.
That didn't come through your head at all?
No, gosh, no.
What are your thoughts about being termed a Karen?
I think it's silly. I Googled what a Karen was, and it was a white, privileged, middle-class woman who always asked for the manager. And I thought it was a compliment that they were saying I was middle class, because I'm not, So.
It's been picked up in the dictionary now. And
Has it?
It says Karen is a pejorative slang term for an obnoxious, angry, entitled, and often racist, middle-aged white woman who uses her privilege to get her way or police other people's behaviors. As featured in memes, Karen is generally stereotyped as having a blonde bob haircut, asking to speak to retail and restaurant managers to voice complaints or make demands, and being an anti-vax Gen X soccer mom. In 2020, Karen spread as a label used to call out white women who were captured in viral videos engaging in what is widely seen as racist acts.
Okay, was I being obnoxious? Yes, I admit that. Okay, and I actually apologized to the UPS manager the very next day. I promise I did. I'm not angry. I'm not entitled. I'm middle-aged. I'm not privileged. I don't have a blonde bob haircut. I do prefer to speak with a manager if somebody cannot answer your questions.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.